to launch. Right now, my entire PC has decided it does not want to respond, but I decided I think it would be fun if I showed what my process is so that more people can learn to do what I do. However, Blender has decided everything has decided it doesn't want to launch. The Minecraft launcher doesn't want to respond. I don't want you to respond. I don't want you open. I want Blender open, but for some reason, I need to change my display. Blender has decided to be a white blank mass. Yes, I'm a little bit angry right now because normally this stuff works fine, and today it has decided it does not want to work at all. Piece of shit. Stop. Okay, let's try this shit again. Why isn't Blender responding? Blender not responding on launch. Blender's not responding. It freezes. Just a white screen. Blah, 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 blah. Control Shift Escape. Oh, wow. Control Shift Escape has decided it doesn't want to launch. I don't know what's going on, but for some reason, lots of my electronic devices have decided to shit themselves all at once. I was trying to play a game earlier, but my controller has decided to drift. And only in that game. Wow. Are you guys seeing this crap? Now, why isn't Blender opening? So, you know what? Let's... Why isn't it opening? I can't do this without Blender. So, let me open the Postal 4. So, first things first, what I need... Gildor Tools Unreal. There's this webpage, gildor.org/downloads. And what you will need is UE Viewer for Windows 32. And you will also need, I have posted it on my Discord. There is a PK3 file opener add-on. Schnikey is. Okay, how do you do an F chord again? Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. This is an F chord, so fuck this shit. Oh wait, now I can't monetize this stream. Wait, who pinged me? Sorry, give me a minute to check my messages. Oh, that was days ago. Why is it still there? I answered all this stuff. Ah. Somebody sent me a message. Okay, so let me open... Okay, so I have a resources page on my Discord. Who the heck is this? Okay. I believe this is it. Let me see if I can post these links in the chat of this current stream, since let's see, is there a comment section? No. Well, here is the, I believe this is the correct add-on. You will also need Blender source tools. You can find these on Google. Oh my lord, I am showing you my stuff. Source.io is also useful if you're trying to port from source games, but I'm just going to show Unreal. So, Blender 3D underscore import PSK and Gildor. I hope those show up. But, so let me switch to my main display and I can show you how these tools work. I was hoping to just kind of start from Blender and show you things as it go, but umodel underscore 64. This is going to ask you for the path to your files. Override game detection, Unreal Engine 4, Postal 4, I believe it's 4.27, might be 4.26. It's some kind of merger between there. And it is a custom build, so some of the models will not work. Okay, that opened on my other monitor. But Postal Dude, he's a little bit in need of an update. So I am going to open up, let's see. He might, oh, character overall, dude. Classic. Dude classic.u asset. So he will show up, and here's white. You can see differences. This model is much more detailed than the model that I have in Source Filmmaker currently, because the Source Filmmaker one is his second model, and this, I believe, is the third model that they've had. You can see that he has much more hair, much more detailed face. The glasses also look much cooler, too. And, pretty much, yeah. The only difference is I'm going to have to figure out how to do coat physics if I can figure that out. I don't think I will. But to be fair, coat physics are a bit of a pain in the ass, so I think I might go without them. So I will need to export, and that will open on my other monitor. It opens a console. And now textures, materials, classic. Oh, actually, let's just, can I select, okay. Export folder contents. And that will open up this, and it will show all the little things in this console, as well as a, oh, it didn't let you see the green dot, the green line, but now all that stuff is exported, and I will show you where it's exported to. Okay, umodel export, game, characters, character overhaul, Postal Dude, classic, and here's the stuff. PSK, those are the models, and texture materials. Something you'll notice if you at all have done anything in Source Filmmaker is that the new model, let me maximize this. This looks really cool. They have everything on the same model right now, instead of several different textures for each part of the body. But these are also pretty detailed. I'm not sure if they're more or less detailed, but these do look like they'll be easier to manage. Ooh, look at those boots. They don't look like the Doc Martens from the last model. Oh, look at that! You can see a little bit of his tattoos on the new model, too. But, ooh. New model has a much more cooler looking smiley face, as well as some wear and tear on the. Wait, was the nuke pin even on the model previously? Let me check. Ah. Okay, let me check. Oh, there's the nuke pin. Let me check my videos to see if he has the nuke pin in the model. I'd probably open source filmmaker if I okay, that's self-harm meme. I probably shouldn't make stuff like that. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna make the pins body groups that we can do Postal 2 versus Postal
Keep your...
let's see. Oh, he does have the nuke pin. But it does look much more deep. Oh, there's also a little bullet hole there. Or is that the way the smiley face is? No idea. I did not make the model myself. This is from the game. I will not claim ownership over any ports that I do, because they're ports. They are not mine. They belong to the original creators, and all I'm doing is making an action figure out of that, pretty much, so that I can play with them in a animation software. If I at all ever get any notification from a developer telling me, hey, we don't want you doing that, I will stop. Or at least with that game. Whoa, what is the resolution of this? I'm going to need to open it up. Oh, I'm going to actually have to show you some cool stuff. Looks like the arm maps actually extracted. So, arm maps are ambient occlusion, roughness, and metallic. Those are each on a different color. I will have to show you that later. But first, I should probably not stream that thing. I'm going to need to open Blender. But unfortunately, Blender doesn't want to launch today. Oh, why won't you launch? Why won't you launch? Why won't you launch? No, you're not stupid. You just didn't know. It's alright. We don't all know everything. Like how currently I don't know why Blender isn't launching. Blender not responding on 8 years ago, though. Same here since I graduated. Try to delete the app data Blender folder and reinstall. Let me verify files. Maybe it has something to do with my add-ons. I have a lot of add-ons currently. One that okay, so let's verify files. In the meantime, let me show you. Let's see if I can find it on Google Images. One of their updates, they showed a progression of the faces and how they've changed it in the ooh, that's some. I've always loved the concept art for the games. Um, one of their images in their Steam updates showed progression of how his faces looked over the updates, and it really shows the just how much effort they've put into it over time. Like they started with one and they've been improving that model over time. I would darn. What the hell? I forgot. I asked Kusha if he could upload that. That looks nice. I like it. How'd they get the fire like that? Is that a 2D? Oh, those are particles. That's nice. Yeah, she's spliced together from a bunch of different models. I need to redo her face flexes. I actually have a tool that allows me to do that. It's called Face It. It costs way too much money for what it is. I got it back when I had more money. Yeah, I could show her. I deleted. I'm an idiot, and I deleted the file um, I had for source, but I believe I still have the MDL and SMD files. But I plan on porting her to the game as a character model. I had a voice actor, but me and her are not currently on the best of terms. She's my sister, and well, me and my sister are always arguing and bickering, but we'll work it out. I'm not sure if she's comfortable voicing for a violent game, though. She doesn't like violent games. Look at that. Look at the detail. You can. This is I don't know what it is, but it's made everything white. I think it's loading the bump map, but not the actual texture. But just look at the detail here. How he's got all this facial hair here. I think the. Let's see. Darn it, I'd need to open up my models. But, Postal for... Ah, here it is. This shows them over time. This one is the one I currently have. And this is the new one. He has a much more paler skin. I'm not sure if his mouth is smaller, but I think it's mostly texture changes, but the eyes do look a little bit more different. I love how he looks all tired and exhausted here, but he looks different here, and I like it. And it oh yeah, here's the full thing. I have usually kept a transparent, whoa. It's just like striking how different it is. I think his nose is slightly smaller, but he looks cooler, a little bit more evil in his set. I don't know how else to describe the eyebrows, but it's just he just looks so awesome, and I think let's try to well show you that awesomeness. I have an idea that Zeron asked me about, and well, I just would like to. I love I love to play with the tech aspect side of things because it makes me feel smarter, pretty much. Um, and well, I gotta do the characters justice. I can't just be using old models, right? So let's see if Blender is one file failed to validate and will be reacquired. So let's see if it will launch now. Please launch! I left my rosary downstairs. Launch! It won't launch. I can't do this without Blender. Blender finally launched. This really needs tuned. Hello, Trooper XP Gamer. Um, so I finally got Blender to launch. So let me see. Over when you have the PSK add-on installed, in the corner here, you will see um, underneath view there will be PSK/PSA. Import PSK will import characters. Import PSA will import animations. I always delete the default cube. You have to uncheck scale down or else it will make a very hilariously tiny character. So let's find, where was I? Gotta keep the folder open, copy, and paste that over here. Dude classic.psk. Ooh, he blocky. I hope this doesn't break anything, but should I shave smooth or shade auto smooth? Okay, shade smooth looks much better. Okay, so this actually gives you a chance to see what the character looks like without the bump map, and it's really surprising. Let's see how many vertices he has. Okay, so I'm gonna need to make the face and facial. Why don't I just? I want to make the pin a separate body group. Ah! Oh, what am I doing? Ah! I wonder. I previously made a tank top model. I wonder if I can add that to this. So let's P selection. That will make the coat. Ah, I did it wrong. Let's instead go with the textures. It froze. It froze! Okay. So, glasses. Oh, those are the frames. Interesting. Interesting. Oh! It looks like the hair and the glasses now use the same texture, but I can just select with the L, and that will select everything connected. Ah! That actually gave him a little bit of a cyborg vibe. Okay. Selection. That is our first body group. We need to make everything separate. In a different collection, that's going to be a body group. That's how Source will do it when we export them. So let's do this one as glasses. I usually like to add a bone to the glasses. Oh yeah, that's going to be a pain in the butt. Let's see. Interesting. Sorry, I always like to goof off. It makes stress a little bit more manageable. So I'm going to have to rename all these bones to the source equivalent. But first, let's work on the body groups. So let's see. Dude classic underscore inst. Okay. Separate selection. So this means the head is now its own thing. Give me a second. Someone just texted me. I'm just gonna... Okay, so with that, let's add the texture. So let's go over to shading. I'm only going to add the image texture. I don't really understand how to do textures fully in Blender yet, but I plan on learning eventually. Um, I want to learn more to do my own stuff, but right now I'm kind of enjoying doing what I do. Oh, wrong thing. Oh my lord, wrong thing. Dude underscore classic head dot inst. And let's base color. This gives us enough information, but you know what? That's going to bother me. So let's add the hair. The hair. The hair. The hair. Okay. So, I could either keep the eye. Actually, I'm going to keep the eye bones, but, actually, I should probably not. But, I'm going to eventually replace those with the Source Eyes shader. I'm going to be reusing a lot of things from, what's his name? Cassius's original port, but only a few things. Okay, so now I've got an add-on. This add-on costs money. Or does it? I mean, yes, it costs money. It costs how much? Okay, please do not read my history. $78. It's for the AR kit. I hope that's right. Not sure, but register face objects, and now we need to tell it where everything is. That is the right eyeball, and this is the left eyeball. This is the main face. And now let's hide the main face and tell it where the upper and lower jaws are. Ooh, this is seeming a little bit familiar. I'm selecting the whole model by pressing L. That will select everything that is currently linked. So this is the upper teeth. Oh, this is the tongue. Let's get that. That's the tongue. And I don't believe it matters if I select facial hair. It says in the documentation that it will usually know whether the facial hair, or it will, what is the word? It will usually function with facial hair. Okay. Now for rigid, I think this is, actually, I don't know. Yeah, I think the hair is going to be rigid. I think. So now, rig, generate landmarks. You have to line that up with the chin. And now, line that up with the eyes, or at least the top of the face. And this is the width. So now we have to set the landmarks to be proper. Ooh. Oh, the nose. This goes on the septum. This goes on the tip of the nose. This goes on the nostrils. And then this goes over on the side of the nose. This, I think, should go up a little bit higher. This, I think that's the cheek, so let's move that here. Now I gotta line up the eyeball, which is a pain in the butt. Okay. Now, I hope these are... Oh! His head is asymmetrical, it looks like. Interesting. But I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. So now let's, we gotta line up the eyebrows. That's why I grabbed the texture. Okay. I think everything is okay here. I think. Project landmarks. Ah! What are those? Okay, I think that's all good. Let's make sure that's right. I hope everything is right here. So now, generate facet rig. This will generate a rig. Now we bind it, and that will bind the rig to the geometry. So let's see how well we did. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Mina, mina. Mina, mina. Mina, mina. Let's make him smile. POV. Your mama said you can have ice cream today. Okay. Okay, let. Oh yeah. Since this is in pose mode, you can clear transform all. You have to select all first with the A button, and that will reset everything that you've done, if you are like me. Okay, so now we go to the expression tab, load face kit expressions, AR kit. Okay. I need to turn off my camera for a moment. I need to take my meds. I take them every day at 7. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, that was Perfect Day by Miriam Stockley. It's from those old 80s, 90s Peter Rabbit cartoons, if you've ever seen them. Okay. So let's see how well it did these expressions. Ooh. It actually really does that real good. Ooh. I might need to redo that one. Now, something I like is that this generates a jaw left, jaw right, and also mouth left, mouth right, and I'm going to do my best to keep those on this. Well, look at that. Look at how many expressions this thing generates. I like it. But I have a specific workflow that I like to go with. So that will bind them all to that. Oh. Delete keyframes. So now all those expressions are on the model as shape keys. Pretty much these are... I don't really know how to explain them. You just create a shape key, make a shape on it, and it will be that on that shape. And it also interpolates between the shape too. So, I'm going to open in another tab and show you what I normally work with. I'm actually going to be doing something new because I'm going to be using the left and right with the model with the eye shader. Um, ah. Facial animation shape key coding set. Huh. Wait, posted 422? Ah. Sorry, that was a job listing on Indeed. So is the this does limit me a bit, but I like to have routine and structure. So these are all the shapes or shape keys that Half-Life 2 uses. And that is what I was originally given to work with, and that is just what I do. Okay, how do I close that menu on the side? I thought there was a way to close it. Well then. So the first one is upper lid lowerer. So that's a mix of blink left and blink right. So, I go over to this little arrow, new shape from mix. 01 point upper lid lowerer. It doesn't matter what I use because I use the SMD format instead of VTX. And Cassius was nice enough to give me a file that pretty much had the code for all of this in the VTX format that prevents clipping. I do not know how to do that with DMX currently. So, actually, speaking of clipping, let's turn on proportional editing. Let's pull that eyeball out a little bit. And pull this down a little bit. Make it actually a real blink. Okay. What? Oh yeah. I need to turn these off. And turn on the pin. Looking a little better, but let's pull that one out. Ooh, good. Oh no. My eyebrows aren't supposed to move. Okay, so if we move something that's not supposed to move, we can select those faces. Vertex, blend from shape. Let's remove the add, and that will move every... This don't look right at all. Why is it doing that? I might need to actually redo the whole blink entirely. Let's see. Sphere. Hmm. Yep. I'm kind of just experimenting right now. So, if I go quiet, it's because I'm trying to learn. Yes, this is a very strenuous process, and it's really what I spend the most time doing is just making the facial expressions. Oh Lord, I pulled out the wrong vertex there, but we can fix that. Okay. So what I need to do is close the eyes without moving the eyebrows. I tend to work, most people work from this side, but I work from this side first because I am left-handed in real life, and that's just what I see first, kind of like reading a book. Huh. Oh yeah. I wish I could play music. Usually what I do is I listen to music like Gaslight Anthem, Brian Fallon, or Patrick Sneewy's Pat the Bunny, Ramshackle Glory, Mischief Brew. Sometimes Days and Days. Ooh. Ooh. That looks messy. Gotta fix it. What is going on down here? Hmm. It looks slightly better, but up here I don't like that texture stretch. So let's pull that down a little bit. Can't move the eyebrows though. You must never move the eyebrow. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. You know what? Let's see. I don't know if his music is copyrighted, but I'm gonna play some music.
Here we go.
Oh wow. I have my audio device as something else. Let's see. Well, I don't see any copyright thing on this.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
genre of music because it's honest. Like just some guy telling his
As
story.
he lights an American spirit, he asks how I can smoke such shit. I say there's nothing like chain smoking GCC cigarettes, cause any smokes will kill ya, but these will make you feel like it. I sit back down on the parking lot curb and remember back to February, the trip to Hartford, when 5 minutes ago he was passed out on the staircase, trying to walk to his apartment but not making it all the way. And now he's driving up 100 miles an hour down the interstate, another beer in his hand, swearing we won't be
So
late.
yeah, this is the boring part.
That was before everyone moved
To New Mexico!
They all left a couple of months ago, until the day, my friend, when I sleep on the floor of your van again. I'll be waiting in this parking lot, and in my dreams I am dirty, broke, beautiful and free. My hands clenched in a fist and my face in a smile, after hitching too many miles.
Let's try something. 'Cause I'm not liking my own modeling. I cannot model, so that you guys know that.
We aren't revolutionaries, but we are the revolution.
So yeah, this guy's an anarchist.
And sometimes
I'm not an
I think
anarchist,
that the whole
but I
movement
just gotta
is
say I
just me
still
and
love the
you.
music.
And that maybe we'd all be better off if that were true, cause then at least we know where we stand, and we can tell our comrades apart from the man. But if the world isn't that simple, maybe this town is at least. And if I'm not marching with them,
Yeah,
I'm sure not marching
don't like
with you
it.
for peace.
That looks...
Class traitor.
The eyeball stretch looks a lot better than
Ever.
the other
I'm
thing.
just another middle class kid too. But if I'm not good at changing, I'm good at self-loathing. So I'll class hate myself with you. May our only occupation be not having a job. May the only cocktails that we make be Molotov. May that day be now, and for as many days after that as we know how. It starts in this
Okay, that's better.
parking lot,
I mean, there's still a slight eyebrow movement,
and in my
but it's better than what I had.
I am dirty, broke, beautiful and free. My hands clenched in a fist and my face in a smile. After
It already looks much
too
better on
many
that
miles.
side.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, one.
Life's like the feeling when you had a point, but forgot it. Had a ticket for my train of thought, but I lost it. God gave me instructions on how to live my life, but I
I'm
couldn't
gonna
read
do something
and
closer to
write,
what I did with Eddie Riggs,
so I burnt them
but
last
I'm gonna add the eye shader
the
to it.
beauty of chaos over ugly perfection.
Thank Thank you, Christian.
Been up on the wrong side of the bed every day since 1987. I can feel myself slipping away from any chance of redemption. But that's okay, cause if it's where Falwell goes, then I don't even want any part of heaven. A guy on TV offered to save my soul toll free.
I left, I right.
But that would have required getting up off the couch, so I was too lazy. Instead I wait in the bushes outside of a cop's house, holding a 12 gauge. God isn't dead, but I'll get that bastard someday. And I take the beauty of my chaos over anyone else's perfection. I've still woken up on the wrong side of the bed every day since 1987. Nothing scares me as much as the fact that I don't give a shit for redemption. But that's okay, cause if it's where Limbaugh goes, then I don't even want any part of heaven. Hail Satan!
Darn it, it generated the other end better, because this model isn't symmetrical. I didn't know that until now, right now, but this is I'd like to reiterate that I do not claim ownership of any model that I port. If anyone has issues with me porting their model, just let me know, and I'll delete it.
I was straight
And
edge,
if any developer has issue with
and
me
everyone's quit.
making source filmmaker videos of
You
their
offer
character, just let
them
me know
a
and I'll
cigarette
remove them.
before we learn our lesson. Let's see how bad things can
Like
get.
that.
And I'll drink myself to death, or at least I'll drink myself to sleep. Chain smoke my way through the gaps in between my aspirations and my apathy. As we drive past the last exit to home, I am waving goodbye, and I
Okay,
might be
next
sleeping
one, I can
in
just-
the ditch tonight, but it's alright, 'cause whiskey is my kind
Oh,
of
wrong one.
lullaby.
I think that's it. Your shape key for mix.
I was sober all morning till I woke up this afternoon.
So yeah, there's I believe
Before someone offered
32
me
that I
a
do.
job, you know,
So it's gonna be a long
gonna
time
get
with
one
doing this
soon.
part.
And everyone in this town sleeps till the calendar collides with June. Before the booze wears off, let's take another shot or two. And I'll drink myself to
Lower
death, or at
lid.
least I'll drink myself to
Oh.
sleep. Chain
Hey.
smoke my way through the
I
gaps
skipped
in
one. That's
between
number 4.
my aspirations and my apathy.
What I should be looking for
As
is
we
lower-
drive past the last exit to home, I am waving
me a
goodbye,
second.
and I might be sleeping in the ditch tonight, but it's alright, 'cause whiskey is my kind of lullaby. Lullaby.
Sorry. Lower lid lower. There's gotta be one for that, right?
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't think so. So this one's good.
Well,
Actually,
if
this
I
whole
got anywhere, it would be by the tracks. Face down in a boxcar, 40 in both hands. When I find God there, we'll just sit and roll some top. Cause no being just as confused as anyone else on this rock. I took 2 tabs of acid yesterday afternoon. Woke up this morning with a torn pair of shoes. Found I'd ruined my life and everyone else's too. I guess this is what my teachers warned me drugs would do. But they forgot to mention the way the morphine makes the pain go away, and how I'll always remember the good times in my spine and the holes I burn in my brain with this next line.
I'm not used to hearing this with this audio quality. I keep forgetting that there's another guy singing with that.
If I found Satan anywhere, it would be by the tracks. Trading souls of kids like me for cheap bags of snack. When I find Satan there, you know I won't be thinking twice. At least in hell, there's rock and roll, and ain't no Jesus Christ. I swear I left my sanity someplace in this mess. Crumpled between empty beers and packs of cigarettes. Kicked my last hook to pieces and then just hope for the best. I guess this is why my friends warned me against hopelessness. But they're the ones getting laid, and I'm the one waking up lonely every single day. And I'll remember that as I listen to their crap. Tell them to fuck off, then hug them after that. Well, if I found God anywhere, it would be by the tracks. Huffing whippets down as he watches the trains pass. When I find God there, I'll watch him pass out throwing up. Cause he's drank himself to sleep every night since the one that he made us.
I absolutely dig that line, that whole
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll watch him pass out throwing up because he's drank himself to sleep since the night that he made us. That goes so hard.
I curse the world 1 second. Demanded by me a sandwich in the next. Or else I'm bumming the cigarettes. That will help me to forget how hungry I am. I can't believe that bastard won this morning. It's the kind of night for vodka and 40s. We're mixing our drinks stiff tonight. We're mixing our drinks stiff tonight. Today is the dawn of the draft. Tomorrow, we're shipped off to Iraq.
Whoa!
Or else we're cutting off
You
the
made a
toe.
mistake.
Praying that we won't have to go. I can't believe that bastard won this morning. It's the kind of night for vodka and 40s. Who's ready for the war tonight? Who's ready for the war tonight?
I think that fits
I'm
enough.
running on caffeine and nicotine.
Okay.
And
Now we get to the eyebrows! Yay! Funner part.
more stimulants are on the way. Cause who doesn't have a drug problem these days?
So let's...
I can't believe that bastard won this morning. It's the kind of
Whoa, definitely not
fucking
pot.
party, and I'm sniffing those pills hard tonight. And I'm sniffing those pills hard tonight. I can't believe that.
Folk punk is the name of the genre.
It's the kind of night.
Let me put it in the chat
And we're mixing
if you want to listen to it
sip
for yourself. I really like this guy's music.
Our drinks, sip tonight. And we're mixing our drinks, sip tonight. And we're mixing our drinks, sip tonight. The kind of night. Vodka.
Oh, I think it. I want cancer for Christmas.
They said to just be ourselves, but we all knew that was never good enough. They said we had every chance, but how could we not fuck it all up? We would spend a lifetime trying to figure out how to make our hearts stop beating.
Oh my god!
We would spend a lifetime
You gotta see
trying to figure out how to make ourselves stop breathing.
I should have marked the hair as Richard. Actually, what I can do.
I remember grade school
Let me actually check.
and started to notice that I was the only kid sitting alone. I remember high school and started to notice that not much had changed since I was 6 years old. I would spend a
So,
lifetime
what I'm gonna
trying to
do.
figure out
Go
how to
back to
make
basis.
my heart stop beating. I would spend a lifetime trying to
Oh
figure
yeah, all I need to do is select the hair.
myself stop breathing.
Oh, maybe not.
Stop breathing.
I need to turn on the see-through thingy, unselect the beard, P selection, separate that from selection. Ah! Weird.
This one's for every drug
Let's
problem
try
that
this
got
again.
stopped in its tracks by trip to
Selection.
rehab.
Okay, so now the hair is
Of the
separate.
thrilling
Let's
pills
undo
with
all
you in
these
the park. This one's
shape
for
keys.
every friend that
Because
decided
it looks
not
like
to
it
drop
decided that the hair
Stayed
was
at
part
their
of his
mom's
eyebrows.
house. I'll miss you on the street corner
Okay.
when it starts
Okay, I don't even think
to
I
get
based
dark.
on
Because
Okay.
tonight I'm crying about the crack house that got torn down in the center of town. And tonight I'm laughing about the army recruiting station, lying vacant. Here's to the rubble, a brick through every window, a casket buried 6 feet deep for everybody's heroes. Here's to our lives being meaningless, and how beautiful it is, because freedom doesn't have a purpose.
How do I hide this menu? I don't want you!
Every arsonist that got locked down
Oh.
before they burnt the cities down. All misty in the skyscrapers on fire. This one's for every friend that got taken off the street so the upper class could sleep, so the upper class could sleep. I'll miss the spray paint and slash tires.
Okay, I think I like that.
Because
That looks a little bit
Tonight I can't smell the
too
pink around the
cartoony,
corner.
though. Nah.
On the shortness of your breath. And tonight I can't taste the whiskey from across the room in the stumbling.
That looks too cartoony.
Here's to the rubble, I'll break through every
Okay,
window.
I think that's
A
better.
basket buried 6 feet deep for everybody's heroes. Here's to our lives being meaningless, and how beautiful it is, because freedom doesn't have a purpose.
Actually, you know what I can do? And let's set the eyeballs back to their defaults.
Tonight I bury old William without remorse, because hell sleeps around and heaven wants a divorce. Tonight I burn my bookshelf to be free, because even a rebel tradition is slavery. Tonight I bake my madness a birthday cake, because even the insomniacs aren't awake. Tonight I burn my home while they dove in place, so tomorrow I can live like I died yesterday. Live like I died yesterday.
So 6 inner brow razor.
Today I
Next is
stampede
angry
killed
eyes.
Superman, and Apollo and Dionysus both got hanged. Today the revolution laughed and spit in my face, but all expenses paid, Dada will take its place.
Yeah, let's just make this one negative.
Today the dropouts were smarter than the PhDs, as they took off with everyone's car without the keys. Today I bled failure all the way up to the sky, and I grin hopelessly as I sit down to die. As I sit down to die.
Whoa!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry, the G grab keeps
I got my 40 ounce.
it's right next to H5.
Overthrow. No one to worry about and nowhere to go. I traded in my hope for a hangover and a headache. I'm contemplating rope, but can't I not that great? But who needs love? Not me! Who needs friends? I got me! Who needs drugs? Me! Who needs sex? I got me! I got my 20 ounce and front row seats.
Do you think that nose movement's gonna
I'm
be
on
okay?
the corner now, watching them make out a lot, and I trade in all my pain for all your priceless pillow talk. But I'm not too old enough, and I think I care too much. But who needs love? Not me! Who needs friends? I got me! Who needs beer? Me! Who needs sex? I got me!
Oh, shnikes. I skipped one. Again.
Yeah!
Give me 40s.
So yeah, I think that's all the songs we need to do.
Drinks are for real people.
Okay, that is going to demonetize my
we go.
stream now. I'm trying to look for copyright-free stuff. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. Darn it.
I got sober like a man drowning, like a fish breathing, like Dracula sunbathing, in a place where the ground itself will stab you, the land itself will cut you, it will kill you if it's able. I arrived so certain I was ready, but nowadays I think there is no hurry to return to the anarchism of the worms, without God or master there, 6 feet underneath the earth. The anarchy of dirt. I keep living like a crossfire, like sabotage, like a lock loose shut. The ones like us seek each other like a brick finds glass, like a fascist meets a grave, like sharks to blood. We gather what we can of shattered selves and face each other. I'll let the darkness speak for me when my bones won't listen, till I return to the anarchism of the worms, without God or master there, 6 feet underneath the earth. The anarchy of dirt.
You know, the guy who got me into this music I have not seen in a long time. I really hope he's doing well.
Like a
Wait,
flaming
what?
tire, like city traffic blocked, like bottles at police. I wake up and tell myself, live like you mean it.
Darn it, it did
I'm
generate
not sure
a...
the stakes on play, but they're worth everything to me. And I know that you're always tired, comrade. Just hold on a bit longer, and I promise that we'll sleep when we return to the communism of the worms, without God or master there, 6 feet underneath the earth. The commune of the dirt. The commune of the dirt. And for once the whole truth, it was clear. Everything's new and there's no turning back. So I'll seek no comfort and shelter, no fear. Where they plant orchards, I'll reap barren land. Egalitarians with empty hands. Is it justice to split up the
Next is
dust?
brow raise. Let's see if there's a brow raise.
We are damned and will never earn bread, and so we shall steal everything that we must.
about right. Although it does look like the eyebrows are widened a bit.
Never earn trust, and so we'll betray everything that we can. And so we'll betray everything that we can. And so we'll betray everything that we must. A teenage anarchist, drunk on selfish rebellion and of course wild Irish rose, spitting in cops' faces who cut me a break instead of breaking my nose. Since then I've been sobered by pepper spray in detox, in rehab. I'm still waiting.
That looks so laughably bad.
Spitting all those cops' faces together. I was a teenage anarchist, and of course I was full of shit. But show me someone who isn't, I'll show you somebody who hasn't lived. Believing in anything means taking the terrible risk of being dead wrong. But I still think that the stakes are worth it. I was a teenage anarchist. What does that make me 13 years later and we didn't win? But that's the wrong question. Like how would we deal with the murderers? Tell me, how do we deal with them now? If that pig who shot Mike Brown ever sees a courtroom, you'll have mostly the looters to thank for it. I was a teenage anarchist. 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 I was a teenage anarchist, and I still am. The revolution or the insurrection or the collapse or whatever you call it isn't Santa Claus. There's no gift stacking up for the righteous, and the wicked have enough coal. Hell is making them rich. Where the fuck have you been? And I don't come to speak in terms of effectiveness or efficiency. Any goal's worth having, no one is sure how to achieve. There's not enough windows in the world to smash and change the world, but maybe a one would be just enough to take back a little dignity. I don't know, hell I don't know how to do this right. I'll turn 37 strings like I've never held a guitar in my life. I don't know, no I don't know.
Sorry that I'm so quiet.
If it's wrong or right. I could leave behind everyone I love to just drive all night. And I stayed awake all night, listing every single mess we're in. Sometimes I can't see a damn thing in this world but a razor wire. And if singing changed a thing, they'd make it illegal. Sometimes I don't wanna breathe anything but fire. And anyone can break a window, can you replace one? Motherfucker, I'm not all talk, just 95%. There's not enough spray paint in the world to list all our grievances. Or maybe I could write just one on the walk to pay the rent. I don't know, no I don't know how to do this right.
That looks about right.
30 snapping strings like I've never held a guitar in my life. I don't know, no I don't know.
Now we move on to the mail! Yay!
I can leave behind everything I know and just drive all
I'm
night.
gonna pause this music for a second. I gotta go pee. Alright. So next is Lip Corner Puller, which for some reason happens to be. That would be Lip Smile Left, Mouth Smile Left. Okay, that looks so wrong! That doesn't... Oh, God. I forgot something.
I don't work for justice if it did exist. I wouldn't be walking down the street to where you live. My house is chaos and all of my money's gone, but I've never been the type to grab something and hold on. I don't work for justice, I don't give a shit. I'm just trying to walk on down the street to where I live. My life is chaos and all of my friends are gone, but I've never been the type to keep in touch with anyone. Alright, motherfucker. Na 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 na. Termites are eating my home and squirrels laugh at me through the walls. I hate to admit it, but most days I wake up and follow the laws. And I used to dream my beliefs would lead me onto barricades with Molotovs. But most days they lead me straight to a line at the post office to send zines to someone behind bars. Na 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 na. This city is killing me. Pretty sure New Haven PD wants all of my friends to go down. I walked onto Whaley and think of my fellow felons sleeping on overcrowded room grounds. My girlfriend can't handle the lifestyle I lead, so I wander around this country, sleep on couches, play shows to 20 kids, hoping they'll house me. Sorry, I'm allergic to cats. Na 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 na. Some just talk a good game, I can't even do that. Some just wanna look cool,
I'm gonna ask
I don't even wear black.
Discord if that smile looks
Some
right at all.
just want an excuse for crime and destruction. I'm too afraid to shoplift, cause last time I got busted. And I can promise you this, Officer Smith, you don't need to piss test me or rearrest me. I'm just playing these shows, I'm a law-abiding citizen. Please give me my license back. I no longer sell crack, I'm just 33, rapping broke, trying my hardest to cope on the road. Almost all of my homies know that. Na 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 na.
Son of a bitch.
On the holes in my shoes, I stick my tongue in the holes in my teeth. I stick expletives in the holes in my thought process when I speak.
Okay, yeah.
My friends stick to their guns, they got a bunch in the woods of Vermont till the end times come. But Saturn says he's gonna learn to live as if the world wasn't gonna end, and I admire his strength. I'm gonna do my best to drink coffee in the morning and live as if I didn't feel lonely and hopeless and helpless, to save myself for the war where I live. And tonight, when I dream, it will be that the junkies spent all the drug money on community gardens and collective housing, and the punk kids who moved in the ghetto started meeting their neighbors beside the angry ones with the yards that their friends and their dogs have been puking and shitting on. And the anarchists have started collecting garbage to prove we don't need governance to do these things. And I'll wake up burning Times Square as we sing. Throw your hands in the air, 'cause property is robbery. To say the words. The day I rob a bank's the first day of my life as an honest man, an honest man. The day I rob a bank's the first day of my life as an honest man, an honest man. The day I go to jail trying to rob a bank, the day I finally get what I deserve.
I need a reference.
I don't believe in cockboxes and politicians. Some call that anarchism, I call it I'm in a fucking heart it beats. I do believe in freedom and never give it up. Call my methods madness or call the luck. Do what I got to be able to breathe. If you can quit your job, then you can do a little breathing with me. A punk rock star won't ever change the world, but I can tell you about a couple that changed me. And so tonight, we're gonna fuck shit up. Tonight, we're gonna fuck shit up. Tonight, we're gonna fuck shit up. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, man.
But we aren't alone. No, we aren't alone. No, 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 no.
Sorry if I'm quiet. I'm trying to focus on this. Oh. So right now I'm trying to make an open mouth smile.
I swear that someday I'll tell you without lying. I was born to quit smoking. I was born to quit dying. On that day, not doing heroin will be easy as pissing. On that day, I'll stop talking so much shit about the government. Cause urine speaks louder than words on a politician or on a prison warden. Urine speaks louder than words.
Same. It's good music. It's honest. Something we haven't really heard from music in a long time.
That's the day I was born to be living. I was born to be singing. I was born to be fighting. But will somebody say, is this resistance or a costume party? Either way, I think black with bandanas is a boring theme. I don't gotta tell ya, crackers are great with amnesia. When they wanna forget something like centuries of racism, say look at the man on center stage and pay no attention, while millions get locked in a cage. Riots break out in Oakland. The urine speaks louder than words on a prison warden or on a BART policeman. Urine speaks louder than words.
Number these for like just stuff. What is this? minutes. Now lip ring. It's actually should be the smear.
We're kids building models of a world that we might want to live in. We're sorting feelings in our stomach since liberation or starvation. But have we made it anywhere at all if the dishes are never done? If we can't,
Everybody always argues over the dishes.
how would we live without cocks? And so you're asking me, who does the dishes after the revolution? Well, I do my own dishes now, I'll do my own dishes then. You know it's always the ones who don't, who ask that fucking question.
Lower lip.
So I don't believe in God, but I'm also not an atheist. You know the universe is chaos, but chaos plays favorites. And you know lately I've been thinking about how I love Jesus. Because Jesus, he was a dirty homeless hippie peace activist.
Oh,
And he said, drop out to find God to anybody who would listen.
number 16 is not used by my code.
Bags, turning water into space bags, turning water into space bags with low lives and anarchists.
I should drop it in the Discord, all the files that I use. I'll do that later though, when I get to the code part. Now I go on to the cheeks. Gotta raise the cheeks. Wrinkle the nose. Close the mouth. Yeah, the jaws are already touched, so I think that one is going to be another unused one. Oh yeah, cheek squint. That's what it is on this program.
Tonight I'm an alley cat, yeah. More afraid of you than you are of me. But if you leave some food out on
Son of a
the
bitch.
porch, you might stay till there's nothing left to eat.
Is that any better?
Alone at a lunch table in high school. If I wasn't sitting
Thank you for letting me know.
a punk show in Asheville. Hey, hey, hey.
Do I sound any better? Nah.
Tonight the upper left-hand side of my chest
I need to get a better
makes
mic.
the one in my pockets. I might have kissed you wearing a bulletproof vest, but hell, you kiss like a rocket. I'd be a teenage virgin, jerking off in my bedroom. If I wasn't a 20-year-old virgin that doesn't have a bedroom. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey.
Oh wow, it almost makes him look demonic. What's this? What's this? There's something on my phone. What?
Disconnected hardware.
Well, there's a girl in Rhinelander who needs Kathleen Hanna 'cause she doesn't think that girls can sing rock and roll. Sing rock and roll songs. But I
Shit!
don't think
Gary's Mod is removing
Bikini
Nintendo
Kill
content.
records in small town Wisconsin
Ooh!
record shops. But that's where they need them now more than ever. So if there's girls still growing up in this world to believe they can't sing rock and roll, I don't want to live in this world anymore. Alright now, no, I don't want to live in this world anymore.
Yeah, something that really makes his music stand out to me is that this guy got completely clean. And that's why he stopped doing music. Like, really inspiring that, in a sense. You know, like his story. Things got better for him. Oh man, I need that.
I swear I'll run away from every home I ever have. So I'll build a new house in every town I pass. And maybe then I won't always feel lost and trapped.
Yeah, I have a condition where my hands get all dry.
When I was growing up, I was the smartest kid I knew. Well, maybe that was just because I didn't know that many kids. All I know is now I feel the opposite. Like if you don't want to work, then that becomes your job. There's a lot of overtime. There's not many days off. I hope you know that I'm not trying to complain. It just gets hard to explain
What's this about Butch Hartman?
to people that I know or the kids who come to shows that I just
It's like
to talk
the
about
polar opposite
today.
of Cranford Nicks. If you know who he is, cigarettes and heroin. Like, Cran, he spent so much time trying to get better to eventually die of a heroin overdose.
To work
And meanwhile, Pat the Bunny, he gets clean,
the digs get deep, hard every day. I'm burying their
relapses, gets clean again,
Maybe they forget.
and then starts trying to do music while clean, and then eventually retires and he's now doing IT.
For people
It's so
like
cool,
me and
man.
those friends of mine who wanna die.
I wish I could show both
Like my
monitors,
neighbor
but I
in St.
what
Pete,
the-
she's been on house arrest down here. If
Oh, wait,
she
no,
tries
his
to
name's not
leave
Ellis.
her yard, they'll lock her in a cage for years. 'Cause sometimes she wants to die.
Survivors.
And she shoots dope when she thinks she could die. And the law, they caught her one too many times.
Lips part.
Shooting dope
21.
when she felt like she could die.
All I need to do, upper and lower.
We're building a new world. All of my friends and me. It's not an exact science yet, but we have the technology. Now all we need is an economy don't wanna kill a cop. What I want is neighborhoods where they don't have to get called when the shit goes down. Cause our friends, they are enough, and our neighbors have enough. And finally we're enough. Cause our friends, they are enough, and our neighbors are enough. And finally we're enough. Please help me be, please help me be, please help me be enough.
This doesn't look right.
Fuck the law, cause we're enough. Fuck the boss, cause we're enough. Fuck Microsoft, cause we're enough. Fuck owning stocks, cause we're enough. Fuck you, cause we're enough. Fuck moving to Brooklyn, cause we're enough. Fuck the Clash, cause we're enough. Fuck Marshall Stacks, cause we're enough. Quit what you don't love, cause we're enough. Live as you make it up, cause we're enough. You'll never go without, cause we're enough. We'll buy a house, cause we're enough. We'll grow some food, cause we're enough. We'll slam some dunks, cause we're enough. Don't be afraid, cause we're enough. You'll always be okay, because we'll always be enough.
Uh-oh. I have SFM open on the other tab, and I think it's about to crash. Whoa. That is a amazing quote. A punk song won't ever change the world, but I can tell you about a couple that changed me. Whoa.
So I dip this pen in arsenic, I write a song for every president that won't ever get shot in the face. So I wrap these strings in plastic explosives. I head down to the courthouse with one chord. I level the place, but oh, hasn't anybody learned? Don't ever trust a man who plays guitar. The day I rob a bank, the first day I'm not lying to you or me about what I believe. So I die, then let my gravestone read, rest in peace, funk, cause no pulse is no excuse not to dance. If I live, then let my heart be like a beating picket line. I'd sooner see a corpse than see a scab. Oh, but hasn't anybody learned? The last to make the moves, they're the first to say the words. The day I rob a bank's the first day of my life as an honest man, an honest to jail trying to rob a bank. The day I finally get what I deserve. Well, I've been working on becoming what I am in this bus terminal bathroom. And these days I dream like I live off trash and scammed Greyhound passes.
I hope that's right.
Why don't I take a shower, you wonder? I guess what I can't smell, I just can't remember. So I'm doing my best to smell just like this basement forever. Forever. Well, isn't hitchhiking dead bail?
So I've been playing Plague's Tale
Not as long
Innocence.
as I'm still
I've been having some controller drift issue with it though.
And if they don't cut this thumb off my dead fist, well, they won't even stop me by burying me. There ain't nothing like singing your heart out to nobody as you fall asleep by the side of the road. You know, I've never felt quite as free or quite as alone, or quite as alone.
Oh yeah.
I don't believe in cops, bosses, or politicians. Some call that anarchism, I call it having a fucking heart that beats. I do believe in freedom and never giving up. Call my methods madness or call them luck. I do what I got to feel able to breathe. And if you quit your job, well, you can do a little breathing with me. A punk rock song won't ever change the world, but I can tell you about a couple that changed me. So tonight, we're gonna fuck shit up. Tonight, we're gonna fuck shit up. Tonight, we're gonna fuck shit up. So sing with me now. Whoa, 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 punk rock song won't ever change the world, but I can tell you about a couple that changed me. So tonight, we're gonna fuck shit up. Tonight, we're gonna fuck shit up. Tonight, we're gonna fuck shit up. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Whoa, 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 what an unknown.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's my controller or my game because let me show you my desk. It's made of metal. And you can see that. I don't know if you saw that. My desk is made of metal and my computer's right next to it. So I think my desk might be causing some interference.
Because lately you just don't know what to believe.
I'd be enjoying it a lot more if my controller was being
And last time I know it's the truth. But the truth is that these days I just don't
I'm
know what to
irritated,
do.
I don't want to play it more.
So
But it's because of my controller.
They fall off soon.
Okay, so now I look for stretch.
Because lately all they can strum is a lonely tune. And well, I think that you know, as well as me, that there's enough songs for misery. But what I need is a song that can give me a reason to breathe. Yeah! Just give me a reason to breathe.
Almost looks like his Postal 2
Just give me a reason to breathe.
I have no idea why it made the smile so ugly.
Well, I'm afraid that the circles we've been drinking ourselves in aren't big enough for the vowels that we try to fit inside of them. When I was young, I drank too much, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel so goddamn young tonight. Maybe too young to ask what's on my mind. Like if freedom means doing what you want, well, don't we gotta want something? And won't you tell me that we want something more than just more beer? Than just more beer! Here!
Okay. Right now, I just did mouse selection. So let's which one would use that?
And on the night that I play my last show, I'll be screaming so hard that my heart explodes. And I'll be singing, yeah, I'll be singing, we are free. Yeah, we are free! Oh, but won't you promise me that we won't ever forget what that means? I know it's hard to give a shit sometimes, but promise me we'll always try. 'Cause I don't wanna hate you, and I don't wanna hate me, and I don't wanna have to hate everything anymore.
Darn.
I've never been ready before in my life. Tonight I'm an alley cat, yeah. More afraid of you than you are of me. But if you leave some food out on the porch, it
Let's
might
work on
stay
this.
till there's nothing left to
This
eat.
does
I'm sitting alone
good
in a
for an alley.
lunchroom in high school. If I wasn't sitting alone at a punk show in Asheville. Hey, hey, hey. Tonight the upper left-hand side of my chest has a hole as big as the one in my pockets. I might have kissed you wearing a bulletproof vest, but hell, you kiss like a rocket. I'd be a teenage virgin, jerking off in my bedroom, if I wasn't a 20-year-old virgin that didn't have a bedroom. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Okay. If you ride bikes in Baltimore, then you a soldier. If you run a distro, then you a hustler $5 at a time.
Okay, that looks like an F.
Shit, son, now that's gangsta. fat chain, it goes around my bike. The cops are hassling me, but not too bad cause I'm white and I don't call women bitches. Now that's not very nice. Seriously guys, that's just really not that nice. Trash rules everything around me. Dream cause I'm hungry. Gotta eat.
Trash rules everything around me.
Around me. Dream cause I'm hungry. Gotta eat, y'all. Trash rules everything around me. Dream cause I'm hungry. Gotta eat, y'all. Trash rules everything around me. Dream cause
I didn't think he'd make a parody of that. Cash rules everything around me. Cream got the money. Dollar bills, y'all. I don't know who sang that though.
Okay, I can't think about stuff like that when I'm singing, so maybe I should like stand here.
Wu-Tang Clan.
just cause I drink don't mean I don't hate stupid drunks. But just cause I'm singing it, that don't mean shit. That don't mean that I'm not one. But those jerks by the kegs ain't leaving me no ground to stand. And so if we're picking sides, I guess that I hate the white man. Hate the white man tonight. And well, I've been thinking things that I just hope aren't true. Like maybe you don't choose punk rock because punk rock chooses you. You know I've seen the same man so many dozens of times, but with dozens of different names across dozens of different state lines. I won't always admit it, but I think that the world's better off with them in it. And so if we're picking sides, I guess that I am for every shitty three-chord high school punk band.
Next, I'm gonna have to set this scale. Then we'll work on this stuff. This used to take me a much longer time. An infection on my
Oh yeah. Okay.
Almost done with this part. This is probably the longest part of this podcast. The sucky part is anything's bad, I gotta redo it.
Forever junkie plot revolution into the mutants that live in the ruins, just waiting to strike tonight. And your struggle, it only runs on desperation. And all our livers are run to the space to be loving. It's all just empty. Talk till then, but I'm praying for something more. Lying down on the kitchen floor, but maybe for the end of the world, you know I'm not really sure. But it seems that's all that's left to save people like us, to save people like us.
Sorry, I got it.
To save people like us!
Gotta have a 666.
We're kids building models of a world that we might want to live in, and sorting feelings in our stomach, liberation from starvation. But have we made it anywhere at all if the dishes are never done? If we can't live without dishwashers, how do we live without cops? And so you're asking me, who does the dishes after the revolution? Well, we do our
smiley face is probably the easiest thing to do.
I got no future, I suppose, besides this road. With a thumb pointing out to get me to the next show. Tomorrow I'll be gone. I'll see you soon, I'm sure. Still bumping smokes from everybody on this course. I'm starting to believe these highways don't lead anywhere, but I'm starting to believe that I don't really care. Because if we stop moving the way we're living might catch up. I don't want to be around when that day comes. Alright, go! Jared gets these in while I'm flying aside. I get this reparations for what his people done to mine. He can spit it in his face. He'll take the cash instead. Just bring the bulldog for the welfare.
I like the older boots better.
To believe these highways don't lead any place, but I'm starting to believe, or I get too much rage. Just if I stop moving, I forget how it feels. I don't want to be around that day. Just get me in, get me out of here. Just get me anywhere but here. Just get me anywhere. Just get me out of here. Just get me anywhere but here. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Even better.
Oh, my bone merger shoes.
Well, there's a girl in Rhinelander who needs Kathleen Hanna cause she doesn't think that girls can sing rock and roll. Sing rock and roll songs. Well, I don't think they got Bikini Kill records in small town Wisconsin record shops. But that's where they need them now more than ever. So if there's girls still growing up in this world to believe they can't sing rock and roll, I don't want to live in this world anymore. I know I don't want to live in this world anymore.
Does it work on 200 issues or furniture? Well, fuck you too. I'm kind of in the mood to take a break, but I already. I'm gonna delete redundant bones that I don't need. So here they have some bones for the inverse kinematic. I'm not gonna need those.
Alright,
I'm not gonna need any inverse kinematic.
okay.
looked like Doc Martin. Doc Martin was a really good pair of shoes. The minor cheaper. I got them for $100.
I'm waiting for the show to end in rioting, oh yeah. The show is like a struggle, we're fighting, we're dying, and life. Politics and the dancing is the only cause we're fighting for. And after the revolution, every intersection will be a dance floor. One thing about rock and roll is that it's freedom, yeah! The symbol and the literal and the theory and the practice. So if you aren't dead, then you might as well be dancing. And if you aren't dancing, then you might as well be dead. If you aren't dancing, then you might as well be dead. If you aren't dancing, then you might as well be dead. Yeah!
Gold.
Just stand where you were like the whole time.
Is this about where I was standing?
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
Well, it ain't nobody's goddamn business how my baby treats me. Ain't nobody's business but my own.
Ah, something's about to crash. It's about to crash. It's about to crash. It's about to crash. Fuck, 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 fuck.
Goddamn business how my baby treats me. Ain't nobody's business but my own. Well, one of these days, gonna wake up crazy, grab my gun and kill my baby. It ain't nobody's business but my own. Yeah, one of these days, gonna wake up crazy, grab my gun and kill my baby. Ain't nobody's business but my own. One of these days, gonna wake up crazy, grab my gun, kill my baby. Ain't nobody's business but my own.
How far behind was this? I have no idea.
One of these days, gonna wake.
But I need to relaunch. Why did it change display? Have you guys been seeing this the whole time? I've had this on my the wrong monitor the whole time. That means that I show DMs with people and that I don't really want to show. God darn it, stupid Streamlabs. Why did it switch monitor? Let's see how fat.